this computer so I can make a YouTube. So we're recording. Okay, so yeah, what's everybody, big or small? What's your, just share with us a win for the week.
I had a huge week, but it was all in last Saturday. I got 4 new customers.
Awesome.
That's awesome. So did that make you U5 qualified for April?
It did. That put me over. Yeah, that was great. I think I had 2. So I thought I had 5, but one girl's doctor told her it was dangerous.
Really?
So I was like, okay, that's a little drastic.
Well, and I'm sure he was talking about HGH can be.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm sure they're thinking about the injections, and I'm sure, and I said, I don't know how, we're born with HGH. I don't know how it can be dangerous. She said, I know, I thought it was a little over the top too, but she says, I didn't feel like fighting the doc, I guess. So whatever.
Yeah.
And I would have asked him what he thought was dangerous about it.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
It'd be nice if you could actually get to talk to the doctor, right?
I know. I think she's nervous because she had a reaction last year to vitamin D of all things. And that's the doctor she's with, she showed me what the doctor said. It was a female doctor, and she said, absolutely not. This is dangerous. Oh, well.
Yeah. Wow.
Don't waste any more time.
So you got 4 new customers, and are you getting some people commenting on your TikToks?
I am. I had one like you, like 2,500, not comments, but watching. 2,500 people watched it, and then I've gotten a lot of nice comments.
Nice. So you're replying to the comments?
I am, except for unless they're friends with mine, I can't do it because I stupidly had another account a year ago and I forgot about it. And they take your phone number and they don't give it back after I cancel. You can cancel your old one. I'd forgotten about it. So I have to wait. Like now it's supposed to be 30 days. So it's been about 20 days at this point. So I'm kind of frustrated. I've written to the company and they don't answer.
Sure. Yeah. Cause they've got probably millions of people on their,
Yep.
They don't need to worry about one person, I guess, right?
No.
Yeah. And interesting, I heard someone say, and I don't know if this is true, that the way TikTok algorithms work is that you may have one video go berserk, and then your next ones won't, and you'll be thinking, what did I do wrong? And it's actually designed that way. TikTok wants you to keep going after that. It's kind of like a drug, right? They want you to keep going after that high.
Yeah, so I looked at my analytics and that one was really high and then the other ones were really low. So
yeah. I just did kind of a fun one that I just posted this morning. I don't know how that's going to do, but I'm trying to, stagger it with doing some informative ones and some
fun ones.
Fun. Just so,
good. Because
I want people to, I think about, there was a girl who was doing like a nutritional program or and maybe it was a workout program. Her name was Danelle something. And I kept seeing her over and over again. And I remembered that after I saw her probably about 8 or 9 times, I was like, I want to know what she's doing. Like, I want to know. Right?
Yep.
So getting people to keep seeing you, to get familiar with you, you do start to feel like you know that person. And it happens to me on Clubhouse too. Yeah. I'll listen to people and I'll keep seeing them, and then I'll start thinking about, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what it is that they're, there's this one guy that has a athleisure business. I don't want to sell athleisure, but I do kind of want to look at what he's selling.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing that we're going to get, because they may be in another company they're very happy with, but they're going to go, hey, I don't have what she has. So maybe that's how we'll get it.
Right.
Isn't that attraction marketing? Isn't that what we're doing? Attraction.
That's right.
And I have to tell you, the last person who joined me as a business partner, I'm in Fraser's group, right? And we're not allowed to cross recruit. right? That's, that's a very strict rule. But she messaged me and she said, Peg, I know, we're not supposed to cross recruit, but I made a post on how well I was doing on TikTok. So she went over and followed me on TikTok. And then she messaged me and she's like, I know we're not supposed to cross recruit, but I'm really interested in this HGH product. And I said,
Yeah.
well, I think that's fine. I think we can definitely support each other in, in our product. And so then she said, she looked at it and she did tons. She looked at everything, like everything I mentioned to her. She's like, yeah, I saw that, looked at that, she got into my link tree. And then she said, well, I could sell the heck out of this. She said she does legal shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said, that's my business. But she said, I'm a big mouth when I like something. So I know. So she signed up for the business, but we're not making a big deal out of it within Fraser's inner circle that we're working together now.
Right.
But the way it happened was just organic.
Yes, of
Hey,
course.
hey,
And that's the way it
am I
should be.
on?
Hey, Rick, you're there. Sorry, it was jumping through so many hoops to jump on. So does anybody else have a great win to share for this week? Or small win?
I
Wow.
got a couple. Go ahead, Tina.
Oh, no, listen, well, yesterday I just worked like a dog, just building up relationships, like starting out with the happy birthdays. And I'll even do belated birthdays because I'll go in, and if I haven't done it like every day, I'll even wish a happy belated birthday. And by doing that, when they say thank you, I will just respond like, you're so welcome. How's the family and how's work? So it's actually helped me build conversation to the point where I was having conversations most of the day, to the point where I was able to send out like 4 videos and some, one person from Canada who's in HempWorks, who's actually, she was like, I used to do something similar. She goes, well, tell me more. So we haven't been able to hop on the phone because she said that the phone service stinks in Canada, I guess. And she hasn't got back to me to do a Zoom or anything, but I did put her in the group club. And so she's been watching like the Jug Club. So she's been watching a lot of stuff in there. So I'm just waiting. There's a lot of people just like waiting. I've given them my phone number to get in touch with me because I don't really want to, I'm trying to stay away from explaining so much in messaging because so many people want to do that. And I'm trying to get away from doing that too much. I want to get on the phone with them. And that's the hurdle that I have is people get.
That's a hurdle I have too. People want to hide behind the written word. They don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't know how to get them on the phone.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Have
So
you,
I've been just saying to people, and I have had people responding. I've only gotten a few on the phone, but people are more interested in it. Like, oh, maybe this weekend. And so then I'm like, well, what's a good day for you, Saturday or Sunday, morning or afternoon? But I've been saying to people that I really want to hear more about what your health goals are and how I can help you. When do you have 5 or 10 minutes? We can hop on a quick phone call.
I like that. I really,
I've been saying I really want to learn more about how I can help you, what your goals are. And so it doesn't have to be, if you're talking about the business, just what your goals are, right? And just when do you have 5 minutes to hop on a quick phone call? Is today better or tomorrow? Or, is Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon better? So I do have a few calls actually this afternoon because I've been doing that.
okay.
And I actually connected with someone on Clubhouse who is from Mexico. She lives in Los Angeles. What she does is she connects people from Mexico to network marketing companies.
Wow.
She wants to connect with me later on today. I don't know if she's I don't know if she wants New You Life to hire her, or I'm really not sure if that's it, or if she's interested in the product. Because I'm not going to hire her to connect me with people, but I'll offer to help her. What can I do? What can I do to support you? And then maybe she'll offer to what can she do to help me support me? So yeah, that was a good Clubhouse connection.
That's great.
Susan, sorry we had to jump through so many hoops to get on. I upgraded my account, and it added a passcode, and I couldn't find it.
Oh my goodness. So crazy, right?
is that passcode 380 yours now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So Rick, tell us your win for the week.
I had a couple nice wins. Number one, I had a coaching call with Paul Capozio,
Nice.
and that was nice. He gave me a few pointers and tips and his expertise. Unfortunately, I've tried to get with him after that to schedule some more, but I understand how busy he is. We haven't done that, but my goal is to have, one short one a week with him, because he's got a wealth of knowledge, as you all know. Also, another win, I got my TikTok going.
Yeah, you
I
do.
know, great, Rick.
Yeah, thank you. I'm still learning. I'm copying. I was pretty stoked. I did one 2 days ago, had 870 views.
Good.
I don't know how they calculate the views, but that's nice. I just need to work on getting more followers, right, Peg?
Yeah, getting people to comment. And that's going to get you more followers. That's just going to happen organically. People are going to start to follow. One thing I do remember hearing that if you either use a trending sound, so if you hear, if you go into music, you can type in trending music, but also if you use music that relates to what you're saying or doing, because
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, because I've been using music on mine, totally unrelated to just like the tune. But then I've been watching
I
some
can
other
tell.
people. You can tell. You can tell my music taste from that. It's like I'm a DJ. But what I've seen watching other people is a lot of times they're doing just what you said. They're the music and what they're saying is the same thing.
yes. And the way that was explained in what I was listening to is that it's kind of like eye candy. It's like candy for the brain. It's just the brain likes that when it hears and sees something that matches.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm enjoying it. Only problem is it's too easy to get stuck on there scrolling. Just looking at all the different things there are. So I got to limit my time.
That's the thing. Set a timer and also make it, your scroll with a purpose. So if you're scrolling, scroll like a marketer, that you're looking for something that, that I can put a twist on that to make it work for me, that you can, put your own, because modeling other people's TikToks is pretty much 100% what I did.
Well, and I'm watching you and other people too, but my goal always is for business reasons, but sometimes you get caught up in something interesting and I go, no, it's not why I'm here.
Yep. Set a timer, because otherwise you can go down a rabbit hole on TikTok for sure.
Easily, with all the young girls showing off their big boobs.
No.
You all don't get those, huh?
No, funny.
No.
How do I stop that? I don't want it.
Well, I found out you can put a category of what kind of stuff you want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like, I do a lot of scenery. You guys see my stuff, but most of my stuff that I put on stories is from TikTok.
They're good. I like yours, Tina. That's great that you do that.
I do that because I get a lot of feedback that people love it, and I try to do it to bring value, to bring people smiles, to laugh, oh wow, or that kind of stuff. I've done some stuff on TikTok with promoting stuff, but I don't know how to. I got 887 followers. Oh no, I'm following. I only have 195 followers and 904 likes. So I'm not, and I've been on TikTok for quite some time now. So I don't get how you guys can.
Are you using hashtags?
No.
So
That'll help.
There you go.
Yeah, when you create your TikTok and you go to next at the bottom where where it says next in red, you go to the next page, and at the top there's a little tab that says hashtags, and it actually, when you click on that, when you start typing one in, TikTok will feed you a bunch of hashtags.
Yeah, that's great.
And two of them, I mentioned this last week, but two of them that I heard that are trending right now, one is did you know? And the other one is hashtag learn on TikTok.
Okay, so did you know? Hashtag did you know?
Hashtag did you know and hashtag learn on TikTok.
Good.
So what I've been using for mine is hashtag look younger, hashtag homeopathic, hashtag work from
Feel
home.
younger.
Yep, hashtag feel younger, hashtag weight management, hashtag
Better sex.
better sex. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna write that one down. That's a good
That'll
one.
get
Oh,
some
no, I don't want
attention
to put
of,
that on. I'll get more of those young girls. getting into that.
Right. I'll get the guys, they
I
just
like
wanna-
how Rick's trying to pretend that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Not doing a good job of that, huh?
Can you,
So-
when I already have content, can I re-put that in there?
When you already have content, you can. You might want to save it without a watermark because otherwise you'll end up with 2 watermarks, I think.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. All right.
But yeah, you can I did that with the one that I had that went viral. I reposted it. So I saved it without a watermark and then just uploaded it and just let it run again. It didn't do as well. I'd heard that when you have one that did really well, it can do better the next time. It didn't do as well, but it did.
what's the watermark website that takes the watermark off again?
I'm just looking.
SSSTIK.io.
All right, you gotta say
Why
that.
do you want to take the watermark off?
So if you want to repurpose, whether it's going to be on TikTok or someplace else, and what I've been doing is reels are supposed to be really good on Instagram, but you don't want the TikTok watermark on there because TikTok or reels, Instagram won't push it
Yeah.
out as much.
Right.
Okay.
So go ahead, say that website again, Nancy.
SSSTIK.io.
And
Okay.
it's not easy.
SSF is in Frank?
No, S is in Sam.
Yeah, SS, what's the letter after that?
S, three S's.
Three
TIK.
S's.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I had some really cool things I wanted to share with you guys whenever you guys are done.
Please
Ready?
go ahead. We're ready.
Okay, so my daughter Casey is on Instagram all the time, and she's a real like saving the planet ton of. I mean, she uses cloth for everything. She uses it's just unreal when you go to her house, jars and all that kind of stuff. So no waste. It's called no waste. So she does. She's on Instagram, and there's like this niche of people. Well, she started looking at this stuff called Beauty Counter, and Beauty Counter is an MLM that's really up and thundering. And to make a long story short, Casey has had acne all her life. She gets it from her dad. And so she bought their acne thing from this girl, Kinzia. And she just talked all about this girl. She's like, oh, Mom, she's just so much fun. And she runs all these specials and she does all this cool stuff. And so she got it and it worked really, really well. So then she started transitioning into becoming a rep, right? So then she upgraded to become a rep, and then she's learning all this stuff. And so this girl, Kinzia, on Instagram, with just my daughter, her business probably took another big leap because,
Wow.
so just watching this happen, I said, well, have you talked to her on the phone? No, haven't talked to her on the phone. Oh, okay. Have you texted with her on the phone? No, haven't texted with her. Have you privately texted with her in Instagram? No. Is that crazy?
Wow. They haven't even chatted.
No.
Oh my God. What's her name, Susan? I want to follow her.
Me too.
The girl, Kinzia?
Yeah.
I'll share it to you guys. I can't remember. I have it in my thing. I'll share it to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it in it to win it group.
Okay.
So everybody can see it down in the chat.
Younger people have a different way of communicating, don't they?
So this whole new way of marketing, what Peg has done, this whole new way of marketing, it's so unique and so different and so cool. But for those of us that are 60, it just seems like a little out of the box. So Mary Jane had done a letter, MJ had done a video to reach out. And so my brain started like clicking around like, well, what kind, how can I grasp onto that? So I made a video and I shared it with people that I've been working with, people that I've known for years. I've been in this industry for a very long time. And even if you hadn't been in this industry for a long time. So I made this video and I sent it out. I got one response back, but they're all really, really ready for me to call. One of my big things was I have a different phone number. So that was kind of like, you wouldn't know if I called you. So I sent this instead kind of type thing. So because when you fall back into contacting people that you know again, that we have to change that up a little bit too. That's why I decided to create a video that says, hey, you guys, we've known each other for a really long time. I love you. I already know you, you know, and here I'm building a business with people on Facebook that I don't know. And I am crushing it over here, and you need to know about this product. So I did get a new customer from that. And this is a big time network marketer. He's all in the crypto world right now. And he did order the product. So hopefully him and his wife will have extraordinary. He said, if this product works, and I know I need to give it more than one bottle, then we'll be on full board. And he said, I may just give you referrals because I'm really not a product person. So Johnny, in the middle of all his trials with his dad, did a 3-way call with me, and it was beautiful. So that's my huge win, because it was, yeah.
I want to mention, when you and I were talking about this, Susan, you know, I feel like, you know, there's a good chance that this guy could be gold for you. And one of the things that we talked about was something I heard somebody say on Clubhouse, is saying, you know, this may not be for you, but I know, you know, right? Because he's in the business. I know, you know, who I'm looking for and what kind of person I'm looking for. Who should I know? You know, because he may, because he may know people who are product people and want nothing to do with the
crypto world.
Yeah. And I think that's a lot of people. I think that's two totally different groups of people, right? Mm-hmm. So he could connect you with really, really good people.
Absolutely. Yeah. And he's great. And we had so much fun on the phone the other day. And I knew him I mean, it's been like 10 years, you know, since I've known him. So
yeah.
I think that could be good. So I was just talking to Rick about blitzing, and because I need to blitz with people or I don't do it. I just forget. And so if it's a scheduled time, so Rick and I are going to blitz on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon, my time, 2:00 his time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, just so everybody knows they want to join.
Do you want to put that in the group that we are all in? In the
that'd be great.
That would be great.
It's the Saturday morning accountability group.
Okay.
Okay, just to let you guys know, but besides Peg, that was an amazing interview that I saw you with Troy.
Troy, it was.
I relate a lot with Troy. My brain is slow. And so I can't, when we do these, you know, these things like what you're going to do, Susan, I can't do it that fast. I just can't. My brain is like, it's like doing this, you know, methodically, I just can't do it that fast. So, I mean, sometimes when I do power hours, when people going, I got 20, I got 25, I'm still stuck on 3 because I have to calculate what I'm saying, how I'm saying, and making sure that's just where my brain works. So I'm going to be the underdog, you know, of showing people that even with a learning disability and processing issues, I'm going to do this. I just got to do it slow. So
Tina,
I've been dealing with that.
Hey, Tina, have you done text replacement?
I don't see that. That's another thing though. It's taken on something else trying to learn.
It's easy though, Tina. If you put it in your phone, what kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone.
Okay. So I'll send you the directions.
Okay.
If you put it in your phone, it's going to make your life so much easier. And it's not like copy and pasting, but it is, if you find yourself saying the same thing to people and it's a paragraph, you know, if you want to put a paragraph out, the ability to type out 2 letters and have a paragraph pop up.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah.
It's great.
It works.
It'll save you so much time. And the other thing is, Dean Graciosi just put a book out called The Underdog Effect. And that what you're calling a weakness, Tina, you can make it into a strength because you can.
Oh, I know. Yes.
You can appeal to people the way Troy appeals to you.
Yes.
Right. I mean, you know, and you don't have to, I just listened to a girl talking about, I think she's got MS and talking about she wants to help disabled people And, you know, she doesn't have to make that, this is my specific issue that I deal with. It's just being challenged, you know, whether it's physically or emotionally or mentally challenged. It's, you know, I really I struggled with this for a long time, and this is the way I felt. And what I found was this, right? So, you know, I think using that for a strength and coming from it, you know, with that posture. Has anybody need to know about Bob Helig's thing this week? Susan, I know you and Rick are enrolled, right?
I'm enrolled.
I'm enrolled.
What is it?
I'll put it in the group. I just added you to the group that we started for this call on Saturday mornings, and it's in there, Tina, if you want to scroll up. It's a free challenge this week. This guy, his name is Bob Helig, and his program is Love, Serve, Grow, and it's about coming from a place of service. And having that, you know, that posture, because, you know, having the posture of, hey, if I don't tell somebody about this, it's on me that they don't know about it. If
Right.
Troy didn't tell me about this, I would not be the person that I am today.
Right. What's his name again that I'm looking for?
Bob Helig. It's in that.
Heilig.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go slower.
Heilig.
Bob.
Helig.
Okay.
He's good.
And then Peg, I didn't get the last name of Under Effect or whatever that book was you're talking about. Dean what?
Oh, Dean Graciosi. You know
He's
what?
good,
Quite
too.
honestly, Tina, it's not the best book,
Okay.
but it's kind of great. I mean, his other books were better. I think I got a free copy of it. I had to pay for shipping, and I read it, but I was kind of like, you know, it was a lot of stuff that I kind of already knew. But the premise of it is that, you know, he was an underdog. He was a poor kid from the wrong side of the tracks, and, you know, I think he was in an alcoholic home, and his mother was divorced, and they were, you know, the parents were remarried so many times, and he's a multimillionaire. I don't know, maybe a billionaire now. Works with
Frank Cordell.
Rory.
yeah. So, you know,
Tony Robbins, yeah, they're
Tony
all
Robbins,
all
yes, that's
together
what
to do
his
those
name.
big events. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So do you guys think that coming out as an underdog like that is a powerful thing to do when you're
When you're telling your story.
uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
It depends on who you're talking to. It really
True.
depends on who you're talking to.
True.
And,
Sure.
and
Yeah,
the
because I mean,
context,
I was voted most likely not to succeed in high school. I was told I was going to be. I mean, my cousins called me ding dong my entire childhood.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And I was diagnosed with being dyslexic, and at 28, I read the first novel after I gave my heart to Jesus at an Amway function, and
Yes.
voted most likely not to succeed in high school. Former drug dealer, had my kids taken away from me.
Yeah.
You know,
so see, I
Wow.
wouldn't pour that all out to somebody that like is a guy who is a leader, and you know, you
Right.
have to put it in context. Y'all, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I go to
Me
AA
too.
meetings, 12 and a
I
half
didn't know that,
years.
Diane.
I didn't know that either. And but I don't tell it. See, Jill and I've been working together for a long time. I don't tell people that. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I just blurted it out now. And it comes in handy. And I have to go. I'm butting in here, but I have to go meet a new customer who this is my win for the week. On Tuesday, I went to my dermatologist, you know, and my appointment after that was with a follow-up with a med spa that I was going to blow over and, you know, be all excited about. Well, during the time at my dermatologist, I was talking to the assistant. Long story short, she hugged me. She's like, I need this product. So I'm meeting her for lunch. She joined as a customer last night, but she wants to know all about being a distributor.
Wow.
With her, I mean, as sensitive as she is, she doesn't need to know my fails. She needs to see me as a person of strength.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
you know,
I see that.
yeah. So, and somebody that's, you know, a real strong, like, especially a guy, and sorry, Rick, I don't mean to be judgmental, but, you know, guys don't want to see women's weaknesses. They want to see part of your weaknesses. Like
Yeah.
you were voted the least likely to.
What we
or
want
whatever.
to see is what you overcame. So
Mm.
I
Right.
disagree. You don't want to do that. We want to see that you were down, because a lot of us, we've all been down at one point or another.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
the difference is those that have overcome it, you've obviously overcome it. So that's a strong point, I
Right.
believe.
Yeah,
Maybe-
exactly.
maybe-
And if they can relate to it too.
Yeah, maybe sharing the emotion of how we felt, not
Mhm.
specific, not getting too specific of what had us there, right? But how we felt and what we found and how we feel now.
And that's
Mhm.
exactly the
The
perfect,
feel felt found.
Right.
Mhm.
that,
Yep.
that's the what's it called, for a story. That's the
pivot.
code, yeah, that's the code for the story, where you were, what happened, and how you got where you are now, and why it can relate to them, how it can relate to them, and how they can relate to it. Because whenever we're talking to anybody else, it's all about them. It's not about us, it's about
Right.
them
Yeah.
and how they can relate to our story.
Yeah, so that's why we have to listen first.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to share is, have y'all heard about Jocelyn LaRoque? Have you been following her at all?
Mm-mm.
She
Oh,
joined,
yeah.
she joined,
She
I
just
think
went,
she's under,
she just went life coach.
Yeah,
she just went, yeah. And I mean, I've been talking with her since she got in, because I love the way that she does things, and I can relate to her a whole bunch. So last night, she gave me, I said, how do you connect with these people? What are you saying to them? Because she's bringing people in like two a day. And
I
she,
know, it's crazy.
and then she gets to know them. She gets to know them well enough for them to share their story with her, and then she posts it on our group page, on our testimonial. I mean, not our testimonial page, our training page.
Emmanuel.
Yeah, Team NUL. And she
Oh, yeah.
posts them there. She posts like one a day, and it's a story from the distributor and how she connected with them. So read those things. It's
I will.
fascinating. And
What's her name again?
Jocelyn,
JOCELYN LARROQUE.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
you just go to Team NUL, you'll see her
She's
there.
all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Get
she,
those-
if you listen to her stories on Facebook, she only uses Facebook and Instagram. So if you listen to her stories, she does videos, and that's what you were saying about MJ and the videos. The videos are powerful. It's just like TikTok is a video in a sense. It's a real quick one, and that's why they're powerful, because the thing about videos is you lose people. People are scrolling through. TikToks are what, 7 seconds or 10
15.
seconds,
Yeah.
15 seconds. Yeah. So it's all about connecting with people instantly, and getting to know them off site, as I call it. And that's the other trick. I said, how do you get them on the phone? So she has a similar she has a similar catch that you talked about, Peg, when you said, I want to ask you what your goals are. Do you have 5 or 10 minutes so we can get on the phone? And here's what I do is I put my phone number in there. Here's my phone number. What's yours?
I like that.
Sometimes that works. Sometimes.
So what is her,
Started doing that.
what is her thing to get them on the phone, Diane?
It's similar to what you say, that she asks questions about them, and thanks them for being interested in her and
Yeah.
her story, and that she wants to connect more, to learn more about them.
Yep.
It's all about them, asking questions. Yeah.
How does she initially meet them? On Facebook or Instagram?
She said that with her stories that she's putting out on Facebook, and the newsfeed things that she's putting out, she follows up with everybody. And she messages them, and she messages them with a voice message.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's always a good thing.
I just
Yeah.
added a friend, so I'm gonna.
She's adorable.
So when she does her story, because there was a guy in our business that taught on this earlier, she comments everybody who likes her story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And she takes it to Messenger, which you can do on Story, when you
Sure.
when
Right.
you go to Story, the people
So she leaves an audio.
yeah, she leaves an audio. So everybody that touches you,
Yeah.
they don't even have to leave an emoji. She just goes to anybody who watched the story that she doesn't know. I mean, there's a lot of
What
people
and
that you
then
know.
and then what's her what does she say initially?
Something, she says, thanks for liking my
Okay.
picture of blah, blah, blah. I'd like to get, can we connect? I'd like to
I want
hear,
to see what your goals are,
well, yeah, something along those
something
lines.
like that.
Yeah. What did you like about it? Or what, what did
Just
it
a-
speak to
What
you?
caught your
or
attention is a good one.
What got your
What,
attention?
Peg?
Okay.
What got your attention?
What caught your attention? It's a good one.
Yeah.
I just want to share, we have a few more minutes left. I appreciate you sharing that, Diane. I'm following her, and I she sounds like a rock star to follow.
And she, she has an amazing story. She comes from a place of real hurt. And for her to do this, it's taking everything she's got.
Wow.
And I said, how do you do this? How are you doing this? Because I know her story pretty deeply. And well, her answer is, I pray to God every morning. I just pray, pray. I trust. I said, what is your advice for me? And she goes, don't stop. Just keep doing it. Don't be afraid.
Mhm.
Don't be afraid.
I had a girl on my team say to me that she was so uncomfortable doing the Fraser Brooks stuff because she felt like she was being so invasive with people, asking them that question and stuff. And in my heart, because you have people that are rude to you or people that say off the wall comments or whatever. But then what about the one who was covered with a heavy metal rash like me?
Right.
Or what about the one who had a heart condition? Or how about some of the stuff Tina was dealing with? Or
Or the one who's praying every night.
stories.
Yeah. You don't know
Yeah.
that was Jocelyn. Yeah. That you guys wouldn't believe my stories. So, I mean, talk about, I was blinded by scarlet fever when I was 5. And from
Wow.
the time I was 5 until I was 40, I was blind, legally blind.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
word.
So anyway, I got to go meet. I'm not blind anymore. I have glasses at work.
Yay.
Yay. And I get to
Praise
go
God.
meet Denise. I'm so excited. And I love you all. Thank you so much for your
Love you. Have
time.
a beautiful day.
Hey,
Have a great day,
Diane,
Diane. Talk to you
Diane,
later.
before
Yes.
you walk in the room to meet with her, just say in your head, "Welcome to the team, Denise."
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
well,
good.
You got it.
Bye. Bye. So that was really awesome. I'm really yeah. And like Diane was saying, you don't know who's like you're saying, Susan, you don't know who's praying for something, who's
Something.
really that
Mhm.
I
you've got a
did.
life raft and they don't know you have it.
I did. That's what I did. I literally prayed. I said, God, you either got to take me now or you got to help me. And then 3 days later, I saw my sponsor, who's not my sponsor anymore, but she did a live and she hated doing lives. It was the only live she would ever do on
Wow.
this. That's why I am trying to be more proactive of getting this out on my feed, because if I didn't see that, I would have missed this.
I'm doing a lot of Instagram lives because I feel more comfortable over there.
Really?
My family's not over there. My husband's not over there. My people in my local,
That's true.
people in my
That's true.
town are not over there.
Very interesting. I like that idea.
Yeah, I just feel
Yeah.
it's more of a
Okay.
playground for me to feel comfortable.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I can identify with that.
Mhm, mhm.
I
So,
can
ladies,
too.
we have an event in September.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We haven't had an event for
yeah.
an entire year. So we have to really be conscious of the numbers of people that we're going to have there in
Mm,
Vegas. I
mm.
think that's
Yes.
probably the biggest thing that you're going to want to look at. Like, set your goal of where you want to be, coach or diamond at the event, but also in how many numbers of people you want to have there.
So I just got goosebumps, Susan. Eric Worre, I remember him saying, "How many people do you want to have at the event?" And he had us write down a number and then double that.
Ooh.
And then
Wow.
and then he says, and then double that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the
Oh
question
my
of the day.
gosh. Okay,
How
so
many people are you going to have at the event?
Mm.
Oh, and guess
So-
what? Guess what? I got good news. I got a daytime gel and tell approved.
Yes. What day and time?
I think we're going to do it on Thursdays.
Okay.
Perfect.
And it'll probably be like 9 a.m. my time.
That's
Noon.
great because Thursdays, I feel like
That's great.
we kind of slide off the anything happening,
Mm-hmm,
right? I mean, we've
Mhm.
got the evening freedom call, but I feel like we kind of slide off. I feel like we
Yeah.
go into this hole of nothing happening.
I just
we
have to
needed
figure out
this.
when, because I have to have shoulder surgery on the 7th of May. So I think I'm gonna have to start it after, and I'm looking for the West Coast team of people like Trisha Coffey and Christy Chapman to see if they want to collaborate it with me. As far as, you know, running it, they've told me 2 bottles of gel.
That's
So
awesome.
I may
No,
start before I'm.
It's
I'm
so
not sure.
funny. It's so funny how this is so ingrained in my head. This is so a part of every fiber of my being. Because as soon as you said I've got to have soldier surgery, my brain went, "Oh, how can I help her with that?" Like,
Yeah.
I've been rubbing gel on it for a year.
yeah,
It's a torn rotator cuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's something I just have to do. I mean, it just keeps getting worse and worse. I can't even pick up my water now.
Oh,
Sitting there. It's just part of life. I really tried. I mean, I've had so much prayer over the shoulder. It's amazing. But I carried trays for years on my shoulder. And then I carried bales of hay. We had horses for 15 years. I
Mm.
carried bales of hay on that shoulder for years. And then what else? And then I was working out and I heard it. I heard it pop.
oh,
Yeah, I was doing sit-throughs with a guy that's built like a sumo wrestler, and I'm 5'10.5" with elongated legs like
Oh,
nobody
wow.
else in the world. And I'm trying to do this exercise of this tiny man, you know. So I felt it. It was a year ago, and I felt it. And I've been
Yeah.
babying it and babying it and babying it and babying it. I can't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, time to have it done. Chris had shoulder surgery, right? And he did really well with it. I just wanted to share with you real quick, you guys, something that I heard that I thought was really good for getting new people started and keeping, you know, making sure you want to keep a good communication. It's basically, it's 2 questions. How much do you want to earn? And whatever their number is, whether it's $500 a month or $500 a day, just say, awesome. How much time are you able to carve out in your busy schedule in order to do that? So you're acknowledging that they're busy. And if they say they want to make, $10,000 a month and they only want to put in 5 hours a week, then you need to say, okay, well, we need to have a conversation because your expectations aren't in line with what you're willing to put in. But if they say something like, 5 to 10 hours a week and they're looking at making $1,000 a month, then just say, great, let's set up a specific game plan for you to do that. And one thing he said to say is, you're going to want to stay in very close communication with me. So I'm so excited to help you, because and that to me really struck a chord, because I feel like so many people sign up, get in, they're excited, and then 2 weeks later, they're not calling you back, they're not messaging you back, right?
right.
So, making that clear right from the beginning, you're going to need to stay in close communication with me so that I can help you. And I'm really excited to help you achieve your goals. And so then what they want to make, what they, how much time they're willing to put in, and you can work with them. So I thought that was a really good
And
outline.
I heard a good thing this week also. I might have been on Fraser. I have 3 quick questions. Are you happy with your income? If not, do you have a plan to change that? And would you like to see one?
That's really good. Yeah, that sounds like Fraser.
Right? So
Yeah.
are you happy with your, yeah,
Yes.
it's like the 1, 2, 3, are you happy with your income? If not, do you have a plan to change that? And would you like to see one?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep, very much.
You send that to me. I can't write fast enough.
Sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. Do you want me to stick it in the Saturday group thing?
Sounds
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We got a call to hop on. Is everybody registered for Fraser Brooks Online Summit?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right,
Yes.
guys.
And Tina, I sent you the link for the Bob Healing thing.
Thank you so much. I saw that.
You're welcome. Okay.
All
Have a
right.
great weekend, ladies. I love this
Bye,
group.
everybody.
Thanks for putting it together,
Thank you.
Peg.
You too. Sorry we had to jump
Thanks,
through.
guys.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.